It doesn't get too much better than this. Kemba Walker got a front row view after he was recently signed by the Dallas Mavericks this week to a number 1 versus number 2 scoring battle. The two leading scorers in the NBA, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks, hosting Steph Curry and the Warriors. And out the gate, it looked like the Don and Dallas would get a little bit of revenge. Remember, these two teams faced off in the Western Conference Finals. Luka with some fantastic scores. But let's not count out the chef, Curry, knocking down a 3. And then Klay Thompson inside with a dish to Jonathan Kuminga. We're tied at 52. In the third, it's Mr. You-Know-Who, Luka the Don Doncic, another three-pointer. And then Curry bobbing and weaving through that Dallas defense somehow, some way for his team. Curry on Tuesday night made a lot of plays. That three-pointer goes in, plus the foul. We got a 3-point game in Dallas. Luka gets the swipe, and then the Don finishes. Steph fouls them. Dallas up by 6. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to get a lot of Jordan Poole's chin here, trying to get to the basket. That elbow is going to initiate a flagrant 2 foul on Spencer. He is ejected from this game, and here comes the Warriors. Poole got up off the ground and got to work the dish inside. And then Poole stealing and keeping it for himself. The Warriors are up 4 points in the fourth, 100-96. Luka ain't done just yet, though. Look at this beautiful dime in the corner to Green, who knocks in the 3. And then another steal from Luka. This time keeping it for himself and drills the longest of 2-pointers. Dallas back up by 4. 3 minutes to go. Warriors ain't done just yet. Steph just flings it up there. But when you're the greatest 3-point shooter of all time, even your flings go in. Here comes Doncic and the Mavs. He finds Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3. And then Luka in that painted area where I think he's the most dangerous version of himself, puts Dallas up by 3. Curry and the Warriors get a chance to tie or take the lead with 10 seconds to go, but Steph is called for a travel. There were 11 travel violations called in this basketball game. Warriors get one last chance. They're down 3. Klay Thompson gets an absolutely beautiful look. It's no good. And this matchup goes to Luka over Steph. Curry had 32, 5, and 5, but the Don was just better in every statistical category. How about a triple-double? 41 points, 12 rebounds, 12 assists. Mavs get the 3-point win. Well, congratulations to Luka on a big-time regular season win. The Golden State Warriors are struggling on the road, though, to figure it out so far this year. Can we just hold our horses a little bit? I saw a little chatter on Twitter yesterday after Dallas's big-time victory of Luka Doncic officially being better than Steph Curry. And now you're going too far. All right, let's just put in perspective what yesterday was. It was a regular season win at the end of November. All right? I think it's a big-time win for Dallas, but it is November. Maybe this win is a big deal come March, April, maybe, but it is November, all right? I'm just getting into the groove with highlights myself. It was the holiday season. Let's calm down. If you want to tell me Luka Doncic is your MVP, I ain't mad at that. Through the first quarter of the season, I'm fine with Luka, Giannis, or Tatum. They all been balling at an exceptional level. But let's just slow down a little bit. Let's just calm down to Luka's better than Steph, because you're going to make me mad, all right? I'm not letting my Lakers make me mad this year, but I didn't say basketball won't make me mad. Have you forgotten that quick what happened between Luka's Dallas Mavericks and Steph's Warriors just a few months ago? And don't give me that Luka didn't have Tim Hardaway Jr. Dallas doesn't have a comparable team to the Golden State Warriors. Don't give me that mess, because I don't want to hear it. Number one, yes, Dallas didn't have Tim Hardaway Jr., but they got a pretty darn good team, a team that was good enough to go to Phoenix and win a Game 7 on the Suns court. Last time I checked, Phoenix was the best team out west last regular season. Let's not forget that. Also, that Golden State Warriors team that won that championship a few months ago was not great. It was not Steph, Klay, and Draymond. It was Steph, then everybody else. All right, there was a really good Jordan Poole for different games. A decent Draymond for a couple games, but not good. Klay Thompson had a good game or two, but that was about Steph Curry, that Warriors run and into the finals and the championship. So I'm not acting like the Golden State Warriors as a team didn't get it done. Andrew Wiggins was really darn good, but be clear, that one was more about Steph than previous Golden State Warriors championships. I'd even argue, we obviously know the Kevin Durant one was a lot to do about KD, but even the earlier championships that the Warriors won back in 15, like, be clear, Klay is a shell of himself. So Luka and the Dallas Mavericks had a decent chance to beat Steph and the Warriors, and they couldn't get it done. And honest to God, truth, that series was not even close. Luka struggled a lot of that series. He took a lot of jump shots. He did the James Harden dribble, step back three thing. So if I'm the Golden State Warriors, I think to myself, when it comes to the playoffs, we still got the better player. We got the most in player on the court. The guy that changes the defense the most in that series, Warriors versus Mavericks, is still Steph Curry. And to me, that makes him better than Luka. At the end of the day, what Steph Curry is great at, it's just there's nothing compared to it right now, not named Giannis. Giannis is playing like 90s, 2000 ball in 2022, so he's to me, the best player in the world to me right now. But what Steph is doing right now with that three-point shot still at age 34 is unreal. Having a better season this year than he did last year, and he ended up winning the championship last year. Again, if you want to give Luka the regular season MVP award, I am not mad at that. He might win that bad boy. I ain't mad at that. Steph and the Warriors have underwhelmed as a team, especially on the road this year. I'm not mad at Luka winning an MVP, but for me personally, before we get to saying somebody's better than somebody, especially after these two teams faced off in the playoffs with comparable teams last postseason, and the Warriors dominated the Mavs the way that they did, I'm going to need Luka to get it done in the playoffs over Steph and the Warriors before I put him over Curry. All right, you cannot win a who's better than who award in my book just because of a regular season win in November. That's just not how it goes for me. Both balling out, number one, number two in the league in scoring. It was a treat to watch that game, but come on, bro. Let's not be a complete prisoner of the moment. Let's not forget what just happened in yesterday's moment a few months ago between Steph and Luka.